Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Elder Scrolls 5 Skyrim. I got a bunch of crap on me, let's go home. Hentai. So Hentai will be the finale home for when I went for the kids to come to. I'm going to try and have my children go to every single home. For let's say in-game 2 or so months. I do have to go see them, which is actually gonna be the hard part, where my kids live. So I'm gonna have to actually write that down. Which I won't lie, will genuinely suck. Sure. Fine, put the ball in there. Alright. Yeah, you just hit me. Do that actually. Instead of me being afflicted with the effects of having to do the quest. I'm gonna try that next time. I'll put that away for now. I think it's just weapon and armors right now. Yeah, certain things I'll put in there. None of this. No. I have nothing yet. So what sucks is I can't give my child this as a toy doll. It's just literally an item for the home to make it look homely. That's stupid. Alright, so after we can, oh that's right. Okay, so after we complete this quest, the diplomatic immunity quest, then we're gonna immediately go and do Meridia's quest. And then we are going to start the companions, actually. Because companions have no leveled items. Then it has to be the Civil War, which also has no leveled, well, no unique leveled items. Not like the Dark Brotherhood.
You're kind of fuzzy.
Not like the Mages Guild. Not even like the Thieves Guild.
Come on in. Just open.
I don't think you were
Take
followed.
a seat.
Come on,
Nicole
I have a plan.
Come here, Leia. I didn't actually unequip her of all garbage.
Yes, my thing? Okay, got it. Anything else? Yes, my thing? Okay, got it. Anything else?
Just stay. Hmm. Might be about time. Alright.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Huh. Well, that didn't take long.
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
So, what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files.
Ooh.
I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn.
Oh, God.
Any questions?
Who's this contact of yours? You're sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do.
Okay.
He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
See, I'm trying to figure the one thing out. If I get him back alive, and I'm hoping I do, I'm trying to figure out how he makes it from the edge of Solitude, pretty much, all the way to fucking Windhelm. Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
So I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Yep, and there's my free chest.
We heading out?
Yeah,
As you command, my Thane.
let's go to Whiterun. To the stables, actually. So yeah, the Thieves Guild, or yeah, Thieves Guild will be a excessively long quest line due to the fact that you have to do so much just to become Thieves Guild, or the Guild Master. Alright, Lydia.
Need a ride?
Actually, yes.
I can take you to any of the hold capital. Where do you want to go?
Let's go to one you have actually something to say
Climb and
about.
back and we'll be off.
Solitude.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
Actually, it should be the capital of West, wasn't it? And the East was Windhelm. I don't think Whiterun was much of an area, or was it? I don't remember. Alright. So we're gonna watch a decapitation because I need his amulet, actually. Because right now, I physically don't have an amulet.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Wait, Rogvir?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Who's Rogvir?
He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed.
What?
A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Oh shit. I never knew that could actually, you could talk about that. That's cool. But yep, that's the poor fool who's gonna give me a free amulet. I'll return the amulet after. But I personally need it. Rogvir would want the Dragonborn to be using such a powerful amulet of his.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Let me unequip my arrows and my axe.
Far you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor! You betrayed us!
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
Execution. Not the first, but it's technically the last.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Amulet of Dalos.
Some gate guard you were!
I actually like this as Lydia just standing there with the group actually making it so convincing.
He died right.
I'm sorry, but he technically did what the true old Nords would have done.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I thank you, good sir. But I have a meeting I must attend to. Please send no one.
Breton?
Sir? Elf? Our mutual friend sent me.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing.
I'm stronger and more
Here's the
powerful
deal.
than you.
I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
Hold on. I'm ready. Here's what I want.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
Yes. See? Now I can't technically lose it, so I'm gonna keep it attached. Let's and the last thing, yeah. Don't get fingered. I know already. Just because I'm naked. Don't.
Your
say
job
anything.
is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy. I'll take care of the rest.
Don't talk to me. I'm a personal nudist. Thank you. I've already given you my more important equipment. Since Thalmor do have a chance of using lightning magic, I'm taking my boots of shock. As long as I
Your
can...
job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Sorry, I can't hear you. I'm running away. It's weird. I'm not wearing much armor, but look, I'm running. I actually can run with a good amount of stamina, so...
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
It's all up to him now. Malborn is all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party.
Okay.
But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Easy.
You can't to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that.
Alright.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth.
Excuse me.
Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
I am perfectly ready. Keep all my things safe for me.
Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
And may the force be with you. I mean, Talos guide you too. Sorry, I almost forgot what game we're playing. 2 fantasy games and So now begins my power of skill. My skill in speech.
Ah, a fellow latecomer to Ellenwin's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, sir.
My God.
My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Here you go, madam. Here's my invitation.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Thank you.
Now then, here's my invitation. I don't have a poisoned dagger strapped to my thigh, etc., etc.
I'm just doing my duty, sir. Everything's in order. Welcome back, sir.
Yes, yes. Now, to find myself a drink.
Please proceed into the embassy.
On my way. Oh, you elves are so pleasant. And honestly, I've had much more knowledge of your ambassador Skyrim for quite some time.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellenwin, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are?
Oh, yo, Ellenwin, I've heard so much about you. Honestly, there's nothing in those words I can tell you, but I am a representation of Citadelic Council. The Citadel Council, the Elder Council.
Have you? All good, I trust.
Oh, much.
But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
I've spent many hours.
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later. Please, enjoy yourself.
The ambassador
I heard Ellenwin say she's going to open a bottle of her best firebrand wine later. I can hardly wait.
Oh.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting rumors lately?
I've heard those mages up in Winterhold have been trying to figure out how many dragons there are in Skyrim. They seem to think it's at least a dozen, but I'm sure they're exaggerating.
No. That's how many mountains there are.
Trying to scare us into giving them more money and influence so they can save us from the dragons.
Arthas and Daria.
Just between us, I've got more important things to do than attend these meaningless parties.
Wow. You don't look too happy to be here.
Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night.
What brings you to this party, though?
Ill luck. I'm a busy man, and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity. But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Ellenwin.
Really? Why not?
Goodbye, then. Victoria, there's someone I'd like you to meet.
Oh, wow.
It's very nice to meet you. You'll have to excuse Orthus here. He so rarely gets back to civilization. Stuck in Windhelm, poor fellow. Don't worry, Orthus. I'm doing my best to get you reassigned to Solitude.
Oh, don't worry about me. I relish the challenge.
I forgot they work together, actually. Ah, my
The
god.
Grey Quarter in Windhelm is...
These
little
Thalmor
better
know
than
how to treat a
Snow.
guest.
It's shameful that the Dark Elves are made to live that way.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting...
Some Jarls resent the Thalmor. How about you?
Yes, I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. But that war is over, and a new day has dawned. Besides, the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. Until later, then.
Have you known anyone?
I've known her long enough to appreciate her excellent taste in food and wine. And also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. She plays a vital role in rooting out the forbidden worship of Talos. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls.
Ah.
Until later, then.
So...
Why would anyone join the Stormcloaks? They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and power.
Let's see, will it work? I need your help with something.
Well, let's hear it.
I need you to cut a scene, see if and get everyone's attention for a few minutes.
Ah, I see. Very well, my friend. I'll do it. It's all for a good cause, old chap. Ulfric Stormcloak, the rightful High King? That's bordering on treason, man. Stand up! Stand up, I say!
Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Fine,
You retract your statement? Well,
I mean, no, of course I condemn him in the most...
And you promise to behave yourself this time. Remove him.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any
Tell your
talking.
men
Got
to
it?
stand down.
Follow me.
I don't need any help
Who
dealing with
comes,
this kind of...
Malburn? You know I don't like strange smells in my
I
kitchen.
apologize for the
A
disruption
guest
to
feeling
such
ill.
a festive
Leave the...
Hex.
Wretchby.
Absolutely not!
In the kitchens?
I protest!
You know this
that
is against the
Yes, of
rules.
course! I still don't understand
Rules,
what...
is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
It's been a
Your
brutal
gear is in
winter.
that chest.
I can't
I'll lock
remember
the door
last
behind
time it
you.
was this
Don't
cold and
screw
for this
this up.
long.
Come on.
Did
Good
you
luck.
see those robes
You're on
marching
your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we better get back to our round. Come on!
Does someone live among the dead? Such an abrupt end to our...
So honestly, there's really nothing here to loot. Honestly, these guys just don't have craft. There's minimal out and all his. Actually, I'll take those though. Yeah, I'll get a boy and a girl. Alright, but there is some little bit to loot. Alright, so nothing there. Nothing there. I just checked that. Just some gold. Oh. Wow, so heavy. That one piece of gold. A potion, yes. I'm right above it. Ooh, really two powerful potions. Plus it gives poison. I mean, I just want the potions. And the gold and that poison. I just didn't notice. Oh, hey, look at our couple potions. History and culture. Alright. Sorry about that. I had to move it around a minute. Oh, there it is. So if I'm looking to act like a Thalmor agent, I can. Let's resummon them.
Does someone live among
I don't think Thalmor could have mustaches. Well, not all the ones I've seen. Alright. Off to the next portion.
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are most useful, but do not presume. Informants who are less offensive.
Death is highly overrated.
Is someone there?
Shh. Literally one fight.
You can't hide from me.
I mean, I could try. What was that? Where is he?
Spare me, please.
Oh yeah. First try. potion of health. No bow and arrow, so I might just have to grab a bow. So I might have screwed myself on that unless I walk out the other door, which I feel like I might be able to. And here is a safe. Which now I've gotten 2 of the 3 rune spells. Are they trying to make me a monster? Which, if they did, they're gonna give me something else. No, I don't want the fancy or the fine junk. The death bell. Actually, layer, yeah. But only a layer part in a Thieves Guild. Okay. Alright. Dossier. Delphine. Status active, capture or kill. High priority, emissary level approval. Descriptions, female, Breton, mid-50s. Background, Delphine was a high priority target during the First War, both operational and political reasons. She was directly involved in several of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades within the Dominion. She had been identified and was slated for the initial purge, but by bad luck she was recalled to Cyril just before the outbreak of hostilities. During the war, she evaded 3 attempts on her life, one in one case killing an entire assassination squad or team. Yeah. Since then, we have only indirect evidence of her movements, as she has proven extremely alert on our surveillance. She should be considered very dangerous, and no move against her should be made without overwhelming force and the most careful preparation. Operational notes. She is believed to still be working actively against us within Skyrim, although we have no location on her. Assuming she's been working alone, as no other Blades are known to be active in Skyrim, and she has in the past avoided contact with other fugitive Blades for her own security. One of the reasons she has so far evaded elimination. Her continued existence is an affront to all of us. Any information on her whereabouts or activities should be immediately forwarded to the 3rd Emissary. Thalmor Dossier, Ulfric Stormclose. Status, asset, uncooperative, dormant, emissary level approval. Description, Jarl of Windhelm, leader of the Stormcloak Rebellion, Imperial Legion veteran. Ulfric first came to our attention during the First War against the Empire, when he was taken as a prisoner of war during the campaign of the White Gold Tower. Under interrogation, we learned of his potential value, son of the Jarl of Windhelm, and he was assigned as an asset to the interrogator, who is now First Emissary Elenwyn. He was made to believe information obtained during his interrogation was crucial to the capture of the Imperial Sea. The sea had, in fact, fallen before he had broken, and then allowed to escape. After the war, contact was established, and he had proven to be his worth as an asset. The so-called Markarth incident was particularly valuable from our point of view of our strategic goals in Skyrim, although it resulted in Ulfric becoming generally uncooperative in direct contact. Operational note. Direct contact remains a possibility under extreme circumstances, but in general, The asset should be considered dormant as long as civil war proceeds. In the current indecisive fashion, we should remain hands off. The incident at Helgen is an example where an exception had been made. Obviously, Ulfric's death would have dramatically increased the chance of the Imperial victory, and thus harmed our overall position in Skyrim. Note, the coincidental intervention of the dragon in Helgen is still under scrutiny. The obvious conclusion that whoever is behind the dragons has also an interest in the continuation of the war, but we should not assume that their goals align with our own. A Stormcloak victory is also to be avoided, however, so even indirect aid to the Stormcloak must be carefully managed. Okay. Well, that doesn't tell me anything. Oh yeah, let's read that other note. First Emissary Elwyn, we anticipate a breakthrough in our efforts to uncover the party or power behind the Dragon Resurrection phenomenon. An informant has identified a possible lead whom we have brought back to the embassy for a full interrogation. The subject is obstinate, but by all indication is holding back the information we seek. I have authorized intermediate manual uncoiling. I do not expect more will be necessary unless you feel time is presses. I know you prefer to be present for the final questioning. I will inform you immediately when the subject is fully receptive. 2 days to tell this tale. In the meantime, if you wish to audit our technique, your expertise is welcome. As always, I place the prisoner in the cell closest to your office. Stairs for your convenience. Ruladin, 3rd Emissary. Okay. So we took out her, I guess, technical second. But that means homeboy, knowledge, and everything else is down here. So let's make our way down quickly. Remember, I do not have a bow yet. Oh, he's not interrogating right now. Okay.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it.
I'm not here to torture you.
What? Who? What? What do you want then?
No time to explain. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere.
You go ahead, I'm not done here yet.
No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
Alright. Dalmor Dulcier, Esbern. Status, fugitive, capture only, highest priority, level emissary level approval. Description, male, Nord, late 70s. Background, Esbern is one of the Blade's lore masters. Prior to the First War against the Empire, he was not a field agent, but is now believed to have been behind some of the most damaging operations carried out by the Blades during the pre-war years, including the Valensti incident and the breach of the Blue River prison. His file has remained dormant for many years, an inexcusable error on the part of my predecessor, who has been recalled to Eleanor for punishment and re-education, and in the erroneous belief that he was unlikely to pose a threat due to his advanced age and lack of field experience. A salutary reminder to all operational levels that no Blades agent should be considered low priority for any reason. All are to be found and justice exacted exacted upon them. God damn it. Operational notes. We are still in the dark as to the cause and meaning of the return to the dragon. I have made capturing Esbern our top priority, as he is known to be one of the top experts in the dragon lore of the Blades. Regrettably, we have yet to match their expertise on the subjects of dragons, which was derived from their Akaviri origins and still far superior to our own, which remains largely theoretical. The archives at Cloud Ruler Temple in Oblivion, which is right above Bruma, which is believed to have been the primary repository of the oldest Blade lore, were largely destroyed during the siege. Although great effort had been made to reconstruct what was lost, it now appears that most of the records related to dragons were either removed or destroyed prior to our attack. Thus, Esbern remains our best opportunity to learn how and why the dragons have returned. It can not be ruled out that the Blades themselves are somehow connected to the dragon's return. And we have recently obtained solid information that Esbern is still alive and hidden somewhere in Riften. Interrogation of a possible eyewitness is ongoing. We must proceed carefully to avoid Esbern becoming alerted to his danger. If he is indeed in Riften, he must not be given an opportunity to flee.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your...
Never should have come here.
What was that, Thalmor? No one shall threaten my little buddy. No one.
Oh.
Hello, buddy.
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
We'll see when you get to Oblivion, or Morrowind. The Reeking Caves, oof.
Get him!
Hey. You're still alive. Level up. Alright. Alright, so I want to see. I'm going to save here just in case. I want to save here just in case, because... Oh wait, I was... I mean, technically we're going to end the episode here anyway, but I want to see something. Alright guys, that's
now
where
the
we're gonna...
Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.
Alright guys, that's where we're going to end this episode off at. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check out my channel 0482. By the time we meet again, we will be meeting in Windhelm. Until then, I'll see you all next video. Bye bye.